that he didn't shut off, didn't turn off, didn't put on, didn't do anything. And I was like...
So I've got some questions for you. Keep going.
But my clients were like, this is normal, right? And I was like, this is totally normal.
His little dog looks at us and poops right on the floor.
And I'm standing in the dining room, living room area, and I see a body chalk mark on the floor.
And I walk through and I see in the restroom the toilet is filled with...
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of That's Awkward. And I'm fired up because we're actually on vacation today. Well, it's not really vacation, we're at our convention. And it's an annual convention. We get together every single year here in Las Vegas. There's about 5,000 of us. And I just met you.
Just right now, like 5 minutes ago.
But you're promising me you're going to have like the most awkward, crazy story in the entire world.
I've got two.
That was the commitment you made to me.
I know. I've got two of them, and
we're only doing one. We'll do 2 episodes, but we're only doing one right now, so you're going to have to pick. Are you ready? Before we get started, everybody wants to know who you are.
Aerica Kennedy, Remax Allegiance, Washington, D.C.
So the
capital.
The capital.
Like a mile from the capital.
Okay.
So all the noise that you hear, it's real, and that's where I live. That's my home.
All right. A lot of attorneys over there.
Too many lawyers.
Yeah.
And I mean, forget about NAR and this whole lawsuit thing, but I hate lawyers. But anyhow. That's
Oh boy.
Agent.
You got that on record.
Yeah, I know. It's official. Lawyers. No, anyhow.
So, Aerica, how long have you been doing the business?
17 years.
17 years, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to a good story here.
So I got in the business right when the downturn was downing and turning.
Okay.
And I realized if I can, succeed when everybody else is getting down, like this is a good business for me.
Okay. So 04, 05-ish?
07.
07, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I mean that's when the downturn was in DC.
Okay.
And we had a lot of foreclosures.
Yep.
And they were fast in terms of like, we got out of the foreclosure market pretty quick as opposed to other markets just because it's DC and
right.
government funding and whatever. And so I went into a house and I this one set of clients, I showed 30 properties that day.
Okay.
All right. And we were busy. And so we were like in and out. And they had to make a very quick decision. There were so many properties available. The very first one we went into, I barely knew the people. And as I'm going in the front door, a guy with no pants was running out the back door.
Nice.
And the stove was on.
Okay.
So I had to shut all of, I mean, this was, I maybe shown 4 houses before this entire thing in my entire life. And so, like, no pants, fire in the kitchen.
Stove on, okay.
Stove on, and I need to call 911 because, like, an actual fire was starting because he left so quickly that he didn't shut off, didn't turn off, didn't put on, didn't do anything. And I was like...
So I've got some questions for you. Keep going.
But my clients were like, this is normal, right? And I was like, this is totally normal. They don't teach that in real estate.
No, for you that was early in your career.
That
was probably extremely uncomfortable.
Early. I was so uncomfortable.
Okay.
And I was like, so when it was happening, and I said, well, run, because I was telling my clients to get out of the house. I was like, I mean,
So who else is there?
I don't know if any other people in the house. I mean, it might burn down at this point. And I mean, somebody doesn't have pants on, so let's just start there. Let's just get your pants on, okay?
Did you like ring the bell or something and say, "Hey, Realtor"?
Oh no, not.
Probably a squatter, I'm assuming.
It was a squatter. And so I mean,
and like to cook in the nude.
Apparently,
okay.
And that was a lot more than I needed to see that day. And I was like, okay, well, and pro face here, I was like, totally.
So no sitting down at the table. You guys didn't pull out the meal or whatever he was cooking and say, "Hey."
No.
Okay.
No, but I mean, we had to stop the fire because he left things on the stove because we were coming in, and I was like, this is not going to turn out well.
Right.
Because, like, the kitchen is going up in flames. So, anyhow, no pants, fire, yeah.
I like it. So
4th house I've ever shown in my entire life.
So you kind of you had 2 awkward moments in there. My house is on fire and the guy's naked.
And the guy's naked.
But and
we saw him. Like, the thing is, like, I saw him leave the property and he's running.
I feel like you want to talk about how much of him you saw.
I just saw the facts of it.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, who's this telling? No, it's not normal. This is not okay.
It is not normal.
This is not normal.
You know, it's interesting in our career. We obviously see some crazy things like this, and in all fairness, looking back at it now, then it is funny. But one of the things that a lot of people don't know about is there's safety issues sometimes.
Oh, huge safety issues.
Especially
Huge safety
back then
issues.
when
During
we
the
were dealing with the
foreclosures.
foreclosures. That we did have a lot of squatters and things like that. You never know what situation that you were walking into.
No, and you're like the front. You're the first line of defense. And I mean, after that, I told them, well, they can't get all of us, so you run. I'll try to.
Somebody's got to tell the story.
Somebody's got to tell the story, I guess. And so, like, I mean, it was a very quick learning experience. And again, you don't get this in a class. Like, you don't like this is a.
See, that was very kind of you, because in my world, I run faster than most, so I'm always the one. I'll tell the story. Anyway, how can the people find you if they're looking for you? How can they connect with you? Social media? What's the best way to find you?
All of it.
Okay.
So my name is Aerica with an A, and there's not many of us out there, so it's just me. So it's Aerica, Aerica, Kennedy.com. So AericaKennedy.com, and that's where you can find me. Email, text, whatever.
Perfect.
So-
We'll drop all the social media links and everything down below in the comments. And if you have any question down below in the whatever we call those things, but if you do have any comments or anything, please feel free to let us know. We'd love to hear back from you. And as always, if you're liking, please like and subscribe.